Alright, that's the Porsche Cayenne. I'm going to replace the battery. It's located right under your driver's seat. First thing you're going to do, you're going to want to go to your switches. Get your seat to go all the way forward. As far as you can go. Alright, once you get it stopped, I'm going to go behind the seat. You're going to pop up these caps here using a screwdriver and get the garbage out of the way. Alright, let's pull those caps up. Alright, so basically, just going to put your screwdriver underneath. Pop that up. And you're going to want to get this piece out as well. Okay, so we got our two covers removed. Now right here there's a piece. And there's a T25 torque bit. Sure if you guys can see it, but it's right there. T25, you want to remove it. Alright, so we got our T25 out. Now you're just going to want to go to this side of the carpet. This is going to lift up a little. You don't want to go to this side of the carpet. Pull it back. And in here, you just want to unlock those two latches in the battery box. Just take your screwdriver. I need my other hand. You basically just pop them back and they'll open. Pop them back. Alright, so the trick to getting these clips here, you just push on the top of it. Just like that. Same thing on that side. Now you want to pull the seat back because we have the battery box open. So we're going to move the seat all the way back. Alright, so you want to go back as far as you can with your seat. All the way back. Alright, so I removed the little cap from the front, and now I push the seat all the way back forward so that we can get a socket in here to get these bolts out. They are a 10mm spline bit. So it's not a Torx spline. Those two, this one and this one in the rear of the seat, you want to take them out. Alright, now you want to move your seat all the way back again. All the way, as far as you can. Get these caps here. Just want to pop these off. Now you have the same 10mm spline bit on both sides. You need to take those out. Alright, once you take both those splines out, your seat will just lean back like that. Just want to let it go all the way back. And underneath here now is your battery box. You need to pop up these little panels here so we can pull up the carpet. They just come out of there like that. Same thing with this one. Just basically pull them up. Same thing with that one. Alright, so underneath this panel here, there's a plug for your seat. Just two clips on the side. You're gonna have to unplug that harness. Alright, so there's actually 3 harnesses that are gonna be in your way. The main one, and there's a second one right here, and then the yellow one right here. Gotta plug them out, and also you gotta pull up that grommet to get access to this battery. 3 plugs in there. There's your 3 connections. Now you just push those to the back. Let's see if we can get onto this carpet now. Alright, so I found the best way was just to go ahead and get the chair as far as you can back. And now once you pull back this carpet, I'm not sure if I can show you guys, there's another clip right there and on the other side. This is the battery box. Man, they're really putting us through something. So we got to open those 2 clips up. Alright, so once you get all the clips finally off, Just gotta move this back. Take this cover out. Finally, there's your battery. Two 10mm. Takes off your battery terminals. Alright, so to disconnect your negative, you gotta unclip this little harness here. It's just plugged in like that and it pops out. Alright, so once you've disconnected that harness and loosened that 10, you just pull your negative up off the terminal. Now you can disconnect your positive. Same 10mm. Alright, so once you have both terminals disconnected, straight down there. Right there. It's a 10mm. Holds that bracket in. This holds your battery in. Gotta loosen that up. Alright, so once you loosen that 10 all the way, there's the bracket. Take it out. Now you're gonna want to slant your battery that way. Pull up and go that way to get it out. So this is the way your battery's gonna come out. Up and pull it towards the rear. And there you go. Battery's finally out. And there's inside your battery box. Alright, new battery. Slide it in. It's a little smaller than the old one. Install back your bracket. Alright, I got our bracket back in. Now let's connect back our terminals. Two 10s. I like to put the positive on first and then connect my negative. Alright, both terminals in and tight. Just want to plug back in that electrical connector right here. Plug it back into your negative. Alright, you got the positive hooked up. You got the negative hooked up. Electrical connector plug back in. Bracket is in and tight. Now you just reinstall your cover. That battery is pretty much installed. Alright, now once you get your box in, I did the clips on the inside first. Kind of hard to show you those. Basically, it just pulls up just like that. Goes over, push down, lock all four of them. Alright, that's locked. Now you just want to get your carpet back in the right position and these panels down. Alright, pretty much got my carpet back. While you're here, you might as well go ahead and install your T25 back into this little plastic duct here. Tighten that down before you install the seat. Makes it easier for you. Alright, that's in. Just want to leave this flap up because you got to reconnect your seat. There's these dowels on the bottom of the seat. Two of them. You're going to want to go back into that hole. Just forward of where you install your bolt. So that hole right there. Those dowels are going to go in. Let's put the seat in now. Alright, so once you get your seat in, don't put it in all the way. Gonna want to go ahead and plug in your 3 connectors back inside there. You'll hear them click. Basically just push them in and you'll hear it click. Alright, all my connectors are in. Make sure you push the lock in on that one. And now just install that as grounded. Cover up this hole here. Lock it down. Alright, now that all that's done, just gonna install your seat. Get your grommets in. And line up your bolt holes with your rail. Alright, so once you get your seat all in place, bolts lined up, just want to tighten down your 10mm splines. Let's do that now. Alright, my splines are in and tight. And just take your caps, just pop them back on. They should just pop back in. Alright, so there's a little hook part of it. That needs to go in first. And it just clips in like that. That little piece there needs to go in first. And you just push it down onto your nut. Alright, so now you're going to want to move your seat all the way forward so you can install the back bolts. Alright, make sure your seat is as far forward as you can go, and also the backrest. And go ahead and put back in your splines. 10mm. Tighten them down. Alright. My splines are in. Seats lined up. And you just reinstall these. They basically slide in like that. It's all the same process as the front actually. There's a little clip there. So you gotta get that in first. That clip in first. And it should just pop down. Sorry, no, the rear has to go in first. Needs to sit under that bolt back there. And then you clip the front in. Alright, now you just put your seat back in the driving position. Take your key. Make sure your battery is working. Gotta push your brake pedal. And there we go, we're running. That's the Porsche Cayenne battery replacement. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, hit that like button. See you next time.